There are no ropes. There are no disqualifications. There is no time limit, and there is no pinfalls. The only way to become champion is by submission or knockout. And now please welcome our special guest announcer, Mr. Cecil Scott.
Coming into the ring, Coach Gemini is a man who's held every title in CWF Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, and he is your current Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. He's the most sound technical wrestler alive today. You will show your respect to Roy Wilkins. Now, on this special occasion, as Roy proves to all of you that he's the undisputed champion.
He is fighting out of Cameron, North Carolina. He is a former Rising Generation League champion, former CWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team champion, former CWF Mid-Atlantic Television champion. He is a former Omega Heavyweight champion, three-time TNA Impact X Division champion, former Impact Wrestling Tag Team champion. He is an AAW Heritage champion. He is the 2013 Winter Cup winner, the 2016 Rumble winner, and on day 728, he is the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, the Technical Savage, the Carolina Caveman. He is Trevor Lee!
Forfeit that title.
No. That is not right.
That is
I'm telling you that's not right.
Oh, that's not right.
Get out of here. You got the option. He can leave or I can take that.
You got this, Roy. You got this, Roy. Come on, Roy. He can't beat you, Roy.
Cecil Scott, I absolutely have cheers.
Very fit. In the it's only fitting. It feels like this, where it began has to be where it ends. And I feel like this is where it ends. And the previous No Ropes match, one of the most brilliant technical matches we've ever produced. Roy Wilkins, that night. You gotta go control these games.
Better go home and pause. Go home. There's the door. You gotta go home while you can still walk. Come on, Trevor!
He's been more even with Trevor Lee than almost anybody else, save for maybe Arik Royal.
Right there, you see a little bit of the different psychology that comes into play in this kind of match, Cecil.
Absolutely.
Roy Wilkins trying to get to what normally would have been the rope and a break.
Go, Trevor! Come on, Trevor! Hey, short! Low tangle!
Still they are there.
Historic this Trevor Lee title reign is we got a nice reversal. In the last 30 years, there have been 7 champions that have gone to 600 days since 1988. Timothy Thatcher held the Evolve Heavyweight Championship for 596 days, right at 600. Kazuchika Okada, the current IWGP Heavyweight Champion, 615 days and counting with 10 title defenses. Samoa Joe had the ROH title for 645 days, 31 title defenses. RVD, ECW TV champion, for 700 days. Trevor Lee right now stands at 728 days and counting on defense number 25 of that Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship. If he is successful tonight, in 7 days, he will pass the GHC Heavyweight title reign of Kenta Kobashi at 735 days. And once he does that, if he does that, only one title reign will have been longer than his.
Right.
Oh, went to the floor.
Trevor able to land on his feet there.
But only one title reign will have been longer than his since Hulk Hogan's title reign in 1984 to 1988. And that's Dan Severn's NWA Heavyweight title reign at 1,479 days.
Think about that company that Trevor Lee is in.
So think about it. He is one title reign removed from the longest title reign of the modern era since San Martino in the 70s.
Wow. Woo! Right there, you see the quickness of Trevor, and you see what normally a normal retreat pattern off of a move for Roy Wilkins. He honestly had to look to make sure of his footing, and he wasn't falling off the apron. But right there, you see Trevor's got that ankle.
Right, and the ropes, you know, you can use the ropes in a lot of ways, but no ropes kind of give you a new wrinkle as well. We're seeing it right there, where you can kind of create some new offense that wouldn't have been there otherwise. And you could do exactly what he's doing. You could go for a submission on the floor and just grinding in the man.
You know, they call Roy Wilkins the technical wizard, and he is. He absolutely is. And he would have the advantage in this kind of match against anyone that I know, except for a Matt Savage like Trevor Lee.
Right, you got the technical wizard and the technical savage. Who wins between a savage and a wizard? Ooh! And Wilkins, and I knew we would have a very deliberate pace to start this.
Well, you can't rush into this match. You absolutely cannot do it.
Hey, just torturing that arm. We know that's Trevor Lee's bread and butter. He puts money in the bank with that. And he knows the only way to win, submission or knockout.
That's right, no pinfalls in this match, Cecil.
And Roy Wilkins, he was successful. Give him his due. He tapped out Trevor Lee the last time they wrestled in a no-ropes match. As we got the arm being tortured.
And that has to stick in Trevor Lee's mind. You know he remembers that. You know he thinks about it. He may have lost sleep over it, but I promise you he's thinking about that tap-out loss to Roy Wilkins at the last no-ropes match.
Yeah, it's only, if I'm not mistaken, only the second submission loss of his entire career, at least for a very long time. Lance Lude submitted him in 2013. But Wilkins, he's always found a way to fight even with Trevor Lee. A lot of people on paper think that Trevor Lee has all the advantages. And it was the lower leg, the thighs, the upper legs, and the lower back that was damaged by Trevor Lee in the last time they had this match. And he's going to the lower back right now.
Trevor Lee is becoming one of the most recognizable names in wrestling in the world.
Yeah.
And for good reason. For absolutely good reason. Roy Wilkins, not so much. But that does not mean that Roy Wilkins is not on par with Trevor Lee.
No, he has every bit the technical acumen. He's unfortunately much more willing to take the shortcuts. And like we just mentioned, he's become recognizable. 728 days worth and 25 reasons why he's become recognizable. And for my money, the best champion in wrestling today.
Golly, that'll jar your kidneys absolutely loose.
Yeah, and we've both been in there with Trevor. We can't really describe how hard this guy kicks. He has taken my block off when he was an 18-year-old kid. I can't imagine a 24-year-old man.
He's a 24-year-old man who is one of the strongest human beings you'll come across. And what makes him dangerous, honestly, he's scary strong. He's just crazy aggressive. But what makes him dangerous is his knowledge of how the body works. Right. You see a perfect example of this arm bar wrist lock that he has Roy pinned in at this moment.
He's got one part armbar, one part octopus stretch here.
God, he can just dissect his opponent. He can break them down.
A nice counter by Wilkins, though. Just fell on the man.
About the only thing he can do is pull that leg out and collapse on him. But very smart, very simple, very smart move by Roy Wilkins. But you see that quick, Trevor Lee back on top, and Roy's got to get away from him.
It was the STF that won him the championship 2 years ago today. It was end of an era 2016. The STF, after 105 minutes, submitted Roy Wilkins. And that has been his bread and butter hold ever since. Of those 25 title defenses, I would say 19 of them have ended with the STF.
What a shot to the back by Trevor. And you can see him start, he's picked his target. He's picked the target of the back of Roy Wilkins to attack. And Roy's going to have to come up with a defense strategy quickly in order to avoid damage to that back and that lumbar area.
Yeah, especially if this thing turns into a marathon, which Trevor Lee matches tend to. That lower back's going out on you in a long match. It's going to be a doubly long night for the challenger here.
Absolutely.
Or the self-professed champion.
Yeah, let's make one thing very clear. Just because Roy Wilkins walked to the ring with a title does not make him the CWF heavyweight champion. Trevor Lee is the CWF heavyweight champion.
Right. Yeah, he never lost in the ring. Wilkins stole the belt, and we got a submission attempt in the stands right now. Man, the fans imploring Wilkins to quit. Red Jones is right there checking him out.
And Cecil, I'm not sure if the cameras have picked it up or not, but we do have Aric Andrews, the golden ticket holder, sitting ringside observing and taking notes. We've seen him observe a few different title matches.
Man, he tried to German him on the concrete. And I think he sandwiched him on that post there with that back elbow.
He may have rang Trevor's bell against the post there. He may be in bad shape. Look, he's grabbing his neck. Trevor's hurting.
Yeah, he slammed the back of his head on that post.
And Roy's going right after it. But Aric Andrews here on the outside. He has been observing and taking notes here in several different title matches. You have to think he's starting to piece together and decide which title he wants to take a shot at his choosing.
Yeah, he's observed all the champions on this card tonight. Oh, man, going to hook a camel clutch here. Good move.
Now you see it's Roy putting pressure on the lower back of Trevor Lee. And like you said, I think both of these gentlemen know if this match goes a long time, and like you said, the chances of that are pretty good. The more you work that lower back, that abdomen region, the harder it is going to be for your opponent to breathe.
And that was interesting. Normally in that situation, you get the man on your back, you're thinking, I'm sending him to the buckle. There was no buckle. Trevor Lee had nowhere to take Roy, and it gave Roy the opening to go to the eyes.
You lose so much of your defensive strategies in this no ropes match. Not to mention the danger of it, the precarious situations you can find yourself in by taking one wrong step.
Yeah, you drop 4 feet to concrete if you're not careful. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but
it's a very big deal.
Yeah, I mean, you just say 4 feet, no big deal, but man, you fall right on your head.
I have been thrown.
Gonna go for a bow and arrow? No, just pulling the legs.
I have been thrown through the ropes and went straight to the concrete floor and landed on my back before, and it hurt for weeks. I am not exaggerating, for weeks. And there you see Trevor working that lower back area. Roy was able to flip out of it, and now he's mounted Trevor Lee and just straight right hands to the face.
Yeah, it's a great move with the bow and arrow. We're seeing some good time-tested holds being used here, but Wilkins, great counter wrestling. We said many times he might be the best defensive wrestler in the game today. Oh, whoa, speaking of defense.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh!
And again to that arm. Now we are just seeing technical mastery here tonight. When you strip away the All-Stars, you strip away all the gaga, you've got amazing technical talent in both of these men. And if you're in these long, grueling matches, Smith, I mean, I mean, would you prefer, you know, having somebody just lay into you with shots and strikes? Or, I mean, is it worse to get stretched out and tortured like this?
It honestly depends on how long that match is going to go, how long that fight is going to go. But there's no way to know that going into it.
Right. Yeah, I feel like in the longer matches, if your muscles and tendons are getting pulled and stretched on, it's just absolute torture.
You get pulled, you get stretched. Once that's done, the muscles and tendons' natural recovery process is tighten.
Yeah.
Once they tighten, you can't move and you can't breathe. And Roy Wilkins is in a bad, bad place right now.
Trevor Lee had both fingers in the eyes.
We just rocked Roy with that European uppercut.
And he got a little extra lift on that. No ropes in the way. He was able to come up from underneath. And Trevor Lee demanded this match. Honestly, he looks very confident coming into this thing. Go for a little grounded pound.
Roy's just trying to stay out of the way.
Oh, he got the cross arm breaker. Can he get it all the way hooked?
Roy's arm is not out straight. Trevor's hips are in the right place, but Roy's arm is not straight. It's not.
And Roy, one of the big counter moves he can use on this, rolling the man up into a pin, is not there. But he's got to roll his left side over, just like he's doing right now.
That takes the pressure off that elbow joint. That's effective. Ropes or no ropes, that stomp is effective.
Yeah, just batter the man into submission if you can. Remember, knockouts are a thing here. Who's to say Trevor Lee doesn't haul off with one of those kicks and Roy Wilkins doesn't wake up or Roy pulls those knucks out.
Oh my gosh.
Man, that was sick. That was a horrible drop on that knee. And we know he's thinking 7th inning stretch right now.
He's starting to see Roy become more aggressive.
It was a 7th inning stretch that got him victory in 2014 in the no ropes match. Will it be his key tonight? And a nice Indian deathlock hooked in. Reversal, STF, no. He's got the crossface. A just face lock hooked in. Man, look at that torque.
Yeah, absolutely. Roy is in a bad spot.
Yeah, it's a version of the crossface, and man.
Roy able to slide into him and bring his legs up to relieve the pressure. Beautiful side suplex there.
Now, was that technique or was that desperation? Did he just find the best move to get out of that?
You know, Roy is a master at not expending more energy than he absolutely has to, and I would say that was a perfect example of it. He found the quickest and the shortest and the most effective way to get out of that maneuver.
Absolutely. I was actually speaking to someone the other day that a lot of people have kind of forgotten how effective a back suplex can be, just because the moves and the action have gotten so much bigger and so much more dangerous over the years. A lot of the old-time tested holds.
Well, Roy Wilkins stands 6'1", so he picked Trevor up to about that height and drove him on his upper back and neck. That's effective.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. It's still a very effective move. Ankle lock.
God, just what a back-and-forth match we've had so far, Cecil.
Yeah, great technical wrestling. And Trevor Lee, it seems like he's gone from one body part to another. I don't know if he's just taking what the match is giving him or if there's a strategy there. Oh, nice head scissor.
Beautiful. And Roy Wilkins finds himself on the outside, and Trevor's stalking him right behind. Oh, golly.
Just a sickening thud. We heard some of those thuds last week with the Dawson brothers, but man alive. Trevor Lee, man, he is wincing in pain. I don't know if Roy caught something on him that's caught up to him more than we realize or what. And that's Trevor Lee does this better than anybody, unloading those kicks.
Cecil Scott, Trevor is in control, but you see how slowly he's moving. And like you said, he is wincing in pain. Roy Wilkins has done damage to the body and probably, oh my God, beautiful Shining Wizard there.
Man, that was the ace up the sleeve for Roy Wilkins there. And we have seen in some of their prior matches, Roy Wilkins has had a lot of trouble getting out of the blocks on Trevor Lee. He has fought a lot more even in the early going in this one. I remember when Trevor won the title, it took Roy a good 25, 30 minutes to really get things going in that thing. And you always get the sense with Roy Wilkins that he's never out of a match.
Oh, absolutely not.
Even if he's being dominated in some cases, you always, in the back of your mind, you know he's got something.
Wilkins continuing to attack the lower back of Trevor Lee, driving him into the ring again, and you see Trevor just collapse.
Fans are never going to leave Trevor Lee's side here.
Well, that back's got to be starting to tighten up. Those lower lumbar muscles, those lat muscles. Trevor to turn around and just forearms right to the jaw of Roy Wilkins.
Yeah, and I think the technical wrestling's starting to go out the window here. This is turning into a fight.
You know, Roy is so technical. You know, we know Trevor can fight. We know he's a technical savage. But Roy Wilkins is very underrated when it comes to throwing hands.
Right, he absolutely is. And a lot of people don't think about it because he tries to avoid it.
And I'll tell you one big difference between this match and some of the ones they've had recently. Roy Wilkins is a lot stronger. He's put on some size, and those shots, those forearms, those right hands, they're doing damage.
We got to consider he spent the last 2 years training to beat Trevor Lee. He's thinking about all the things he did wrong and all the things Trevor Lee did right in that 105-minute match. He went to the post. He's bulked up so he can withstand the kicks. He's trained.
Oh my God, just pulled him right into that metal ring post.
And all Red Jones could do is look.
Yeah, there's nothing illegal about it in this match.
Yeah, Roy, he's trained to avoid the strikes. He's trained to avoid the submissions. Everything he's done for the last 2 calendar years has been with Trevor Lee in mind. All right, now we're going to the eyes here, and this thing has gotten dirty. Gonna choke the man now. Yeah, he's just choking him. Trevor Lee gonna break that grip. My God.
These two men are just absolutely laying into each other.
They've gone at a methodical pace here. Both men are settled in for a fight, and they are both drained already. And
Wilkins getting dangerous. Yeah, he's getting dangerously close.
Oh, beautiful cross body! And so far, that's one of the biggest moves of this match.
And Roy back to the straight right hands. And Aric Andrews is just smirking at this point. I mean, who's to say?
Oh, don't even say it.
I mean, but with the golden ticket, you can do that.
You can. I don't even want to think about that, though. I mean, what a kick in the balls that would be.
And there to the right arm, you start to see the wounds of this battle on Trevor Lee.
Absolutely.
Now, there's nothing technical about that, just a shot to the side of the head.
Yeah, if he gets the right shot in and Trevor Lee can't respond, that's it. And man, that body scissor, great move at this stage of the match.
Absolutely. He's been working that lower back area. He's been working the abdomen area. It's hard for Trevor to breathe already, and now he's just compounding that with that body scissors.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there. The wind and the breath, that's the factor here.
If you can't breathe, you can't wrestle.
Right.
It's a pretty simple concept, and right now, Roy Wilkins is working that concept masterfully.
And there's no, I mean, he's got to think of an innovative counter here. He can't just roll him up into a pin or anything like that. I'm going to look to see if Trevor Lee can manipulate that ankle. Yes.
Oh, my God.
Man, the rowboat, I haven't seen this in years. Just a favorite of the great Jushin Thunder Liger, the old rowboat. Man, simple counter, simple escape. You know, Trevor Lee himself said it's the little things that make people talk about you. We saw one of the little things there from Roy Wilkins.
Absolutely.
Man, that could have got ugly.
Thankfully, the way Trevor fell out of the ring, his legs did hit first. But like you said, that could have been a lot worse for wear.
Yeah, if he had fell and landed on his side, that's a broken arm.
Well, think about how much those ribs and that lower back have been damaged so far. If he landed flat on the side, he could break several ribs. Then you can't breathe.
And you saw Red Jones giving him a 10 count there. It wasn't counting him out of the ring. That's a KO count.
That's a really good point, Cecil Scott.
Not dissimilar to, say, a last man standing match.
Ooh! Oh my God, that uppercut shook Roy Wilkins.
Yeah, he brought everything from all the way back at Cameron, North Carolina to that one.
Wilkins is teetering on the edge there.
And this is the second time we've seen Wilkins teetering on the edge of the. Whoa! Gonna hook him for a chance. Oh my God! Trevor Lee went groin first into that post. Oh my God! And Wilkins very proud of himself right now. And again, putting the KO count on him.
This one maybe, after that shot to the groin area, I really don't know that Trevor's going to be able to respond to this 10 count.
And I think almost any wrestler at some point has been hit below the belt by accident or otherwise. And it just sends a shock up your entire body.
Well, right now we're at a count of 7, and Trevor Lee is not on his feet.
Roy's asking for the belt.
Is Roy Wilkins seriously asking for one of the titles?
He thought he had this thing won.
Trevor Lee was able to make. He was absolutely asking for the title because he thought the match was over.
I wasn't going to get up and give it to him. And again, he's asking for the count. Roy's ready to get out of here. That's what's going on.
You hear this crowd getting behind Trevor Lee, willing him to his feet.
Oh, man.
Wow.
The caveman, Everett defiant. He's saying it's going to take a lot more than that to put me down. Oh my God! He kicked the snot out of Wilkins.
And that quick, we have Roy Wilkins trying to answer a 10 count.
Yeah, it's the first time that we put the count on Wilkins here.
Trevor may have been one move, just won this match. I don't know that Roy's going to be able to answer the 10 count.
Yeah, Red Jones is up to 7 now. Oh, man, give Wilkins credit. Oh, man. Oh. Man, I think he went right to the bridge of the nose on that one. Man, this is, I didn't know what to expect coming into this thing, what kind of match we would see. And that's the third time he's gone to the bridge of the nose. Oh, backdropped him onto the apron.
Oh, my God. That was right on the back of Trevor Lee's neck and head.
And that's a position, a drop that a wrestler is not trained to take. That's such an awkward positioning there.
God, how quickly can these two individuals turn this match around? You see it from Trevor with the kick, and you see it from Roy Wilkins with the side suplex onto the apron there.
And I said in the early going, we might see some really innovative offense here due to the lack of ropes, and we saw it right there.
God, Roy's gotten so much better at just throwing fists.
He's gotten a lot meaner.
Yeah, that factors into it, absolutely. You're right.
It's a guy who was, believe it or not, there was a time where he was beloved in the CWF Sportatorium. It seems like ages ago. And Wilkins, man, look at him trying to shake I think he might have broke his hand punching Trevor Lee.
Well, you had about 10 or 12 shots to the head of Trevor Lee there. And Roy's hand's bothering him right now.
Yeah, and it ain't the movies. You can't just haul off and punch guys and not suffer any damage. An interesting choice after the right hands go to the top wrist lock. Maybe he feels like he can't KO Trevor Lee. He knows he can submit him.
God, look at the torque on the left shoulder there. And this position, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. This position makes it even harder for Trevor Lee to breathe. All that damage has been done to the lower back and the lung area of Trevor, and now Roy is just got him almost just pinned and torqued on his lower back. Yes, the shoulder is torqued. Yes, the wrist is torqued, but he's laying across that back. Oh my gosh.
And Roy broke the hold, but he's going to put it back. No, just going to drop on the arm again. And again, the lack of ropes became a factor there. Normally, Trevor Lee is going to look for an escape to get to the rope. Oh, no. Ah! And Roy Wilkins is in his wheelhouse right now.
Absolutely. I've been on the receiving end of that move, and you honestly, it can dislocate your elbow and your shoulder at the same time. It really can.
And this crowd, listen, this crowd is like uncomfortably silent until just now.
But Roy's enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean, he's taking this crowd right out of it.
And the more he does that, the more he's happy with himself, the more he's proud of himself. And right now, he has a reason to be because he is in full control of this matchup.
And the away team always wants to take the crowd out of it, and that's what Roy has done. Oh, man, that if he takes him to that pose, that
Trevor
might be
trying to fight it.
That might be it for that shoulder.
And Roy just turned his back and walked away.
These posts don't move an inch, brother.
What, solid steel?
Yeah, these things are stainless steel. They go a couple 100 pounds apiece. Rick Jones up to 6. And that's where we're at in this match, where a shot to the shoulder could potentially be a KO.
Both men have taken so much punishment at this point. It could be something. You know, we look for these big, impactful moves, these high-flying, flashy submissions even, and it could be something as simple as running your opponent into a ring post that could KO them and win you the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title.
Absolutely. I mean, there's only so much punishment the human body can take, and it's eventually just going to give out. I don't care if you could be the greatest athlete in the world, and we got 2 of them right here. The body can only take so much. We're all human. And you got to remember, Trevor Lee's been doing this for 728 days. Also factoring in
now Roy's just straight choking the man.
Choking him with the ropes.
I mean, you get frustrated, but at the same time, I mean, unfortunately, this is not illegal in this matchup.
No, it's a submission.
It is. It absolutely is.
So Trevor Lee, he taps out or passes out. Oh, no. Go.
Oh, thank God Trevor's able to put his foot up and brace.
Well, let's not forget, there are the hooks coming out of that post, too, where the buckles would normally be.
Ooh.
Yeah, Wilkins caught a couple of elbows there. Trevor had to create distance.
Oh, my God.
Look at that sweat fly. Oh, man. He's going to bust Roy Wilkins up on the inside, going high. Go with the kick. Oh, my God. He went for everything and got nothing but a broken ankle on the post.
You can hear how quiet this sportatorium has become with a concern for Trevor Lee and his ankle after that.
And I'm going to tell you, as someone who spent 5 months on the shelf with a broken ankle, it's not an injury you can just work through and put weight on and gut it out. This is something, if this thing's broken, I mean, this is it for Trevor Lee.
I mean, Red's got to count. He has to count.
Yeah, he's got to count, but man, for Trevor Lee's sake, I'm hoping it's a sprain or if it's just a deep bruise or what have you.
I don't know, man. He hit that post hard. He was coming with everything he had. Is Trevor Lee up? He was able to use the bleachers to get on his feet, but he wasn't up for long. He had to sit back down. That ankle shot Cecil Scott.
And it came at the worst time. Trevor Lee was having one of his best sustained runs of offense. Wilkins has that leg. Oh! Wow. That's one way to get out of it. Man, he just mollywopped Roy Wilkins in the back.
And let's not forget all the damage that Trevor Lee has done to that back of Roy Wilkins. So a shot like that can absolutely stun Roy.
Trevor.
And now you see Trevor on the offensive.
Yeah, thankfully it looks like he can put weight on that ankle. I don't think it's a break, but it is something we got to monitor.
Oh, they gave on him right there.
I might have spoke too soon. He couldn't put any weight when he got in the ring. One thing that will be to his advantage, he wears a high wrestling shoe, almost a boxing boot. It will support the ankle. Ah, nice leg dive by Wilkins. He went to the left leg earlier, but now that right leg has presented itself. Figure 4 leg lock.
Well, it's just a huge target.
And look how he positioned that other leg right over the ankle. Normally that free leg is a little closer to the inside, but he's drifted it over to put pressure on the ankle.
Roy Wilkins is so smart.
There may not be a smarter wrestler in the world today, actually.
See Trevor trying to roll him over, and he's able to, reverses the pressure.
Yeah, Wilkins, man, he's stuck. He tried to release it, he's stuck.
Trevor Roy rolled it back over.
Man, does Trevor have another trick up his sleeve here? Can he go the other direction? Oh, Wilkins, man, pulling on the leg. Man, we might be seeing this title reign end right here.
God, Trevor's in trouble. This might be it.
The figure for a leg lock, one of the most dangerous submission holds in the game.
This might be it. Trevor able to roll over again.
But again, Wilkins is stuck. He can't break the hold. Normally, the man on the bottom would be able to release the hold, but Trevor's got his leg stuck.
Oh, they're so close to that post.
Man, what is... I don't know if Trevor Lee's got it in him.
Every time he's able to roll Roy Wilkins over, Roy's just too strong still and able to counter it again.
Oh, rolling dangerously close to that post. Oh, my God. Oh, Wilkins fell. He fell right on his head. Oh, my God. He fell right on his head and shoulder on the concrete.
And I don't know that Roy's going to be able to answer the 10 count.
Yeah, I mean, he may have impaled himself there. I'm getting a good look here. Roy has not moved an inch. Wilkins showing some signs of life now.
Red's up to 7, almost 8.
Well, this might be it.
Wilkins has his feet underneath him. That's going to break the count of Red Jones.
Yeah, Red stopped the count and gave Trevor a little time to adjust that ankle. Now we're seeing Roy Wilkins show favoritism to that leg. Man, we got 2 one-legged men here, it looks like.
I don't know that Trevor has the base to pick Roy up like right now.
Yeah, you got to put a lot of weight on your own legs to get this suplex. Wilkins fighting out of it.
Oh my gosh, I thought he was going to suplex him out of the ring.
Man, this is a dangerous spot. If Wilkins gets this hold, he's, oh man. That was on a part of the ring you wouldn't normally take a maneuver. That was very close to that apron, actually.
Not a lot of give right there, Cecil.
Man, Trevor Lee, look at the fatigue. Look at that ankle. Man, are there two more gutty guys? Could anybody else have a match like this?
You see that suplex by Trevor Lee, but his body's just taking so much of a beat, he couldn't capitalize at all, and he gave Roy enough time to mount an offensive move of himself.
Yeah, and he may have taken a little too long trying to set up the move on that arm. Hey, see, man, look at Wilkins favor that knee. I think when he reversed that figure four, he may have caught it on the post.
He may have. He may absolutely have.
Fans coming up again for the champion, Trevor Lee.
And I tell you what, both men have taken such a beating in this. Yeah, again, I don't want to speculate, but we can't forget the fact that Aric Andrews, the golden ticket holder, is sitting ringside, and I just looked over and glanced at him, and his eyes are getting very wide. Because let's face facts, no matter who comes out the winner of this match, they will have been through hell.
Right. It's not something you get over in a couple of days or a week. This is the kind of match that sticks with you for.
Not to mention the exact same moment the match is over.
Right. They're trying again to go to that arm. Now Wilkins trying to go to the arm. Trevor clasping those hands. And normally the referee would have to look for a pin, but not the case here. Look at Trevor. Look at that grip, Wilkins.
Trying not to let him have that arm. If he gets that arm extended, his hips are in deep enough.
Oh, man. Oh, man. If he gets all the way back.
If he's able to lean back and pop those hips up, that arm is going to be in a world of hurt.
This is still a painful position. Trevor Lee able to release some of the pressure.
Yeah, he took some of the pressure off that elbow joint. And we see the ankle injury to Trevor. Let's not forget the golden ticket holder, Aric Andrews, one of the most devastating finishing submission moves. Oh, my God.
Oh, man, that was awkward. He fell right on the arm.
Oh, you can just see the look on Trevor Lee's face. He is in some serious pain right now. But let's say Trevor Lee is able to escape with the title. That ankle is hurt. What happens if Aric Andrews locks in that heel hook of his?
Oh, it's game over.
Honestly, there's no telling who's going to leave the Sportatorium tonight as the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Roy Wilkins has this abdominal stretch hooked in.
It is locked in.
Oh, my God.
And there's no ropes for Trevor to get to break this hold. And as much as Roy has been working that lower back, that abdomen area, I can't imagine how much this hurts right now.
This is a submission hold that's been around since the 1950s. It's one of the most effective ones there is.
I was about to say, there's a reason it's been around that long, brother.
Oh, Trevor able to get his way out of it. Reverses his way out of it, creating distance. Can he capitalize? Collision course!
Oh my God, out of nowhere!
But again, no pitfalls, but was that the break that the champion needed? Man, referee counting both men. Can either man make it to their feet at this point? Jones up to 5. Trevor Lee showing life. Wilkins on his feet on the outside.
Now Trevor's up to his vertical base. He seems to have shaken off some of the effects. Oh my God, what an apron kick. As Roy was trying to get back in the ring, he caught him right under the chin.
Man, that's a big blow. Oh, Trevor Lee's kicking into another gear right now.
That adrenaline's kicked in, and Trevor Lee's feeling it. He's feeding off this crowd. Oh my God, what a knee shot.
He sent him about 5 feet across the ring with that.
And that might be it. Roy Wilkins might be knocked out from that knee strike.
Man, he's just twitching. I don't know if he has any control over his body right now.
Roy's out. Roy's out. That's the end of the match. That's got to be it. Roy hasn't moved, and Red Jones is about to hit 8.
8? Wait. Royal.
Wait, what the heck? Wait a second.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You got to be kidding me. They're barred from ringside. The All-Stars have been barred from ringside.
I know it's no DQ, but come on, we set this stipulation up for a reason.
Somebody's got to get out here and stop this.
All of the All-Stars in the ring.
What the hell, man?
A Royal sick kick to
Oh my
Trevor
God,
Lee.
he took his head off.
And Red Jones, is he going to count this?
I don't know that he has a choice to count it or not. Not like this. Not like this.
Man. Trevor Lee needs, Trevor, Snooty Fox, Nick Richards, McAllister.
Oh my gosh. Cool J.
The locker room is empty.
Aaron Biggs.
Everybody is tired
Ric
of the
Converse is out.
All-Stars.
William R. Cross is out. The entire locker room is emptied out and just straight whooping the All-Stars' ass.
Yeah, run the All-Stars out of here. They ran them out of the building.
And now we've got 2 men left in the ring. Trevor Lee alone with Jarry Caray, and Jarry Caray's in trouble.
Take those gaudy shoes off of him.
And he deserves every bit of what he's about to get. Oh my God, he's gonna ride on the shoes.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Here's a souvenir for you, Jarry Caray.
Throw those shoes in the crowd. Sign every one of them and throw them in the crowd.
Game's on fleek right now, Trevor.
Jarry Caray's trying to escape and not even close to able to.
Oh my God, he killed him! Oh,
wait,
Roy's
look out.
with the chair!
Look out! Oh my
no.
God, chair shot. In all the madness, everyone lost track of where Roy Wilkins was.
Man, he got a chair from ringside. Trevor Lee was focused on Jarry Caray. There are no All-Stars, but Roy Wilkins is still in the ring with a chair. This thing isn't over yet.
Trevor Lee comes to his feet.
And look at the caveman. He is alive. Oh, Roy has no idea. Oh man, Roy Wilkins is too busy jaw-jacking. Look at Trevor Lee unload. The Trevor rush. Hands, midsection, face, high kick, duck. Roy. No, Trevor rolls through. Oh, Superman punch.
Baseball swing.
He got the golf swing.
Oh my God, what a lariat.
Oh my God, what a match. Who's got the guts? Who's got the heart? Who can beat the count?
Red Jones up with a 5 count right now.
Trevor's up. Wilkins is fighting to get up. 8. Red Jones says they're up.
Right now, we've just got to fight Cecil Scott.
And like Roy Wilkins or not, he is in this fight. He is trading hands with Trevor Lee. That's how much this Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title means to both men. It's so important. You try to steal it. You cut through the rules, but you do whatever it takes to win it.
And Roy's still fighting. This is just a grown man fight.
Yeah, the wrestling's out the window. It's who wants it more. And Wilkins is fading. Wilkins is fading.
Oh! What a sick snap of the fingers.
He's got the guillotine choke.
Roy's face, his legs, they may have been worked too much. He may not have much of a defense against this move.
Yeah, he could choke the man out right now. The fans imploring him to tap.
Roy's down to one knee.
Oh, he went low. Totally legal.
And all Red Jones can do is throw up his hands, because in this match, like you said, that is totally legal. And now we find ourselves in the same spot, both men down trying to answer the 10 count.
Wilkins, by hook or by crook, he did what he had to do. In a match like this, I can't fault the guy.
Wilkins able to make it to his feet first. And Trevor's still trying to answer the 10 count. Red Jones just hit 7.
8.
You can sense. Roy knew
Oh,
Trevor was
no.
going to get to his feet.
Canadian Destroyer. Cincinnati
my
Destroyer.
God. And Trevor's not going to get up from that. We're going to have a new champion right here.
Yeah, we should point out pile drivers are normally illegal, and that's for a reason.
But not in this match. A low blow, a Canadian Destroyer. How much more can this man say? This may be it. We're going to have a new champion right now.
Yeah, he may have damaged the neck permanently there. Oh no, 7, 8.
See Trevor starting to stir.
Oh
my God, that was close.
Oh my God, I thought we had a new champion. And how appropriate, the greatest champion we've ever seen, staring down at the former ace, the man this company was built around, Ric Converse, right in front of him, his former partner.
God, how aggressive is Roy Wilkins right now? He senses this is his moment. He's going to take it.
And he's just going to unload everything. At this point, desperation strategy, whatever you want to call it, you do what you got to do.
At this point, it's just heart and gut, and who has the will to keep on going.
These two have fought for over 45 minutes at this point. Oh, and he slapped the piss out of him. Oh, psycho high kick, he's woozy. German! That was a huge string of offense there from Trevor Lee.
Absolutely. 3 hard shots.
Roy Wilkins trying to pull himself up. Oh, Cincinnati Destroyer, no, rolls through.
Wait.
STF.
Wait.
Yes, STF.
He's got it locked in. He's got it locked in.
This is how he won the title 2 years ago today. Will Wilkins tap out again? He's trying to break the grip.
I think he's got some separation, Cecil. He does. He's got his hands separated.
And that was the fatigue of Trevor Lee allowed that. Oh, God, he broke his arm. He broke his damn arm.
Oh, my God. Just caving in his chest with those kicks.
Man, that'll knock a pause into you. Jesus.
You see the ankle still giving Trevor Lee fits there.
Yeah, between the ankle, the fatigue, and all of it, I don't know how many more of those Trevor can throw.
Oh, Roy caught it.
Yeah, we saw that coming. Dragon
Oh,
sword
my
leg whip.
God. You see the torque on the knee and the ankle there.
And is he going to think of the figure 4 again?
Roy's going right back to it. No, oh, my
Cincinnati,
God.
Cincinnati. No, I can't even talk. The damn 7 didn't stretch. This is how he beat him in the previous no ropes match. Trevor Lee tapped out to this very hold 4 years ago. Will he tap out again? He's got nowhere to go. No ropes to grab.
Grasping at the knee pads, but Roy trying to grab anything he can.
The ankle's damaged. He fought his way out. Unbelievable. Oh, man, just a leg lariat on the ground.
It looked like he caught him with the inside of his knee on that, actually.
I think you're exactly right
Right
there.
underneath that chin, right underneath his chin. Trevor may be knocked out from that.
Oh, did Roy jam up his knee doing that?
I think that was a lot harder shot, a lot harder impact than what it looked like. He caught him with all knee on that right under the chin, and Trevor's rocked.
When he saw Trevor pull down those knee pads, I think that messed up the knee of Wilkins. Golf swing!
Oh, my God, it connected.
But Trevor on his... Oh, man, no, he is
He was
not.
out on his feet. Now he collapsed. And Roy just standing over him.
Oh, man, Roy cannot let hubris get the best of him here. We're going to set him up here. Oregon Towie coming up. No, Trevor reverses it to the Fujiwara armbar.
Man, what a reversal.
Ah!
Oh, my God! Oh, my God, look at the torque on the elbow.
Hey, he's going to take that arm with him. Oh, my God, look at the sick angle of that arm.
Oh, my God, he crushed the elbow. That elbow has to be dislocated. There's no way he didn't permanently injure the arm of Roy Wilkins on that stump.
Yeah, right after that Fujiwara armbar, that arm has got to be permanently damaged. Uh-oh. What on earth? Oh, Wilkins pushing off of the post.
Oh my God, he ran his head straight to the post.
That could be a KO shot right there. Yeah, he took that face first into the post.
Oh my gosh. Trevor Lee is out cold.
Yeah.
This crowd, the CWF wrestlers, trying to get Trevor Lee up, but I don't know that it's going to work. Trevor Lee is knocked out cold from that shot to the post.
And Wilkins is up, toweling himself off. Oh man, the burst of adrenaline got him to his feet. That was all he had. Going back to the 7th inning stretch again. Man, he's got it hooked in.
And there is nowhere for Trevor to go. He's got to somehow fight out of this.
I don't know how many more times he can withstand this dangerous hold. The fans begging Trevor Lee not to tap out right now.
You see a lot of this auditorium on their feet for this amazing matchup between these two wrestlers. These two men fighting, giving it everything that they have. And Trevor Lee somehow, some way, able to stay alive in this.
Trevor Lee, does he have enough to get out of this hold again? And kicking away at Wilkins, kicking away at his challenger. Wilkins going back to the leg.
Back to it.
Oh man, a single leg 7th inning stretch.
Oh, what a
double.
Absolutely, a double kick right to the side of the face.
Oh, almost an X bomber right in the middle of the ring. Orange Crush, no, Brainbuster. What's he got here? Precious few men have held this title. Trevor Lee, the greatest of them all, gonna do whatever he can here. Uncomfortable position of Wilkins. I don't know if he's aware of anything at the moment.
I really don't know how he could be. Every one of those kicks right to the chest of Roy Wilkins.
Trevor loading up. Trevor loading up. Another penalty kick.
And Red was counting, and Trevor Lee stopped it and pulled Roy up. Oh my God, what a fourth kick!
And he's got the STF again.
Locked in, hands are clasped. This might be it. Trevor Lee might retain.
Can Wilkins hold on? Can his title dream continue? Or will he be forced to tap to the STF again? Trevor releases the hold. He's got the Regal stretch hooked in. Oh my God, oh my God.
Roy Wilkins is trying to fight this off. I don't know how much longer he can last.
I think Wilkins is unconscious. No, look at Wilkins, he said no. What heart by the challenger.
God, how tough is Roy Wilkins?
Oh no.
How tough is Roy Wilkins?
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Tombstone.
Oh my God.
Tombstone.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, oh my God. The most dangerous tombstone variation there is.
Oh my God!
The neck. That neck. I don't know, man. Oh my God.
Trevor.
Oh, Trevor got him hooked. Oh, the elbows. He's coming down with those elbows.
Relentless. Trevor Lee.
He could do this all night. Referee in there. Red Jones is in there. He's got to check. He's got to check Roy. Oh, look at Roy fight out of it. Another brainbuster. Wilkins unbelievably getting back up. Another penalty kick.
Oh my God, how much abuse can one person take?
Oh my God, the elbows. Look, oh my God, sickening elbows to the side of the head. Trevor Lee's relentless.
Roy's trying to cover up. but it's not doing any good.
Red Jones stops the fight.
Stop the fight.
Red Jones has stopped the fight. He may have saved Roy Wilkins' life. Randolph, let's get the time.
Unified, the one, the only CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, Trevor Lee!
57 minutes, 56 seconds, and his day 7:28 turns to 7:29. Trevor Lee is still your Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. Versus Smith Garrett. This is Cecil Scott. This has been one of the greatest title matches of all time. This has been CWF Worldwide.
To the people that had my back tonight, I thank you. To the fans that had my back and told me to get up when I was down, thank you. CWF, thank you.
March 17th, CWF Mid-Atlantic presents Green with Envy in Gibsonville, North Carolina. Worldwide Television Champion The Hurricane Shane Helms to defend the title at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. The undisputed Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion Trevor Lee is in action, and all of the stars of CWF. Get your tickets now at CWFtickets.com.